Number 5, you can't try. You have to start from I already have this. You have to start from done. When you're trying to manifest something, do you have it? No. And the frequency that you're sending out, the vibration that you're sending out is, I am trying to have this. So the universe is going to continue to match you trying to have it instead of you actually having it. So start from done. Start from I already have this. One of the tricks that we learned, or what we wouldn't necessarily call it a trick, it's simply a mindset where, how would you feel if what you were asking for manifested yesterday? And start from there. Start from, I already have this. It manifested yesterday. This is how I feel. This is what I'm thinking. I'm excited and the energy is flowing. And from that place, it's easy to hold the thought for 15 seconds, 17 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, because you tell yourself the story of you already having it. So the energy is not contradicted. You're in alignment because it feels good. It's positive. You're flowing and you're telling yourself the story. This manifested yesterday and here I am. Number 6, you have to embody it. Now, what does that mean? For a while, there was a misunderstanding where people thought that they could meditate their way to getting what they wanted. Now, meditation is a good tool for blocking isn't the right word, stopping negative thoughts and allowing yourself to be in a higher vibration, but you're not sending out the signal of what it is that you're asking for. So the difference between meditation and imagining, meditation and daydreaming is, now imagining and daydreaming can be a slightly altered state, but it's not the same as meditation. The other thing is, people who have practiced at meditation are so good at doing it, they can pull themselves up into their higher chakras. And for something to manifest in this 3D reality that you live in, it needs to come through your lower chakras. It needs to come through 1, 2, 3 chakras. It can't be from your heart or higher up, otherwise it's not going to manifest in this physical experience. So use your imagination, daydream a little bit, tell the story of it, what you wanted manifested yesterday. How do you feel? Are you thrilled? Are you excited? What does it feel like in your body? Embody it. Number 7 is a little bit tricky, and this is, where are you asking from? When you're in alignment, you're sending out a coherent energy vibration. Your brain sends out electromagnetic waves, and your heart sends out electromagnetic waves. And you've heard the expression taking something to heart, which means that you're in alignment. Your beliefs and your thoughts are in alignment. So if your intention is to manifest this, but your expectation is, it's probably not going to work, but I'll give it a try, that's not a coherent wave. That's not sending out a coherent energy that's going to work. It has to be both from your heart and from your head and from your heart. So we want you to think about, how do you take a compliment? Because it's the same idea. If someone says to you, wow, that's a beautiful outfit you have on, and you deflect it, oh, this old thing, it was only $20, and everything, you're not accepting the compliment. So if you're asking for something, if you're focusing your energy with the intention of manifesting it, and you're doing it sort of the same way you would take a compliment, oh, I'm really not going to get this, or my expectation is, that's not going to work. You have to believe that you're going to be able to manifest it. You have to remember that you're a spark of the divine, that you're a creator, that you are the energy of the universe. You are the universe, and you can manifest anything into your experience. Now, that is going at times to bring up doubt. And when doubt comes up, the doubt is a false belief, a false programming that you have that's not true, which now you have the ability to look at and shift if you choose to, because that's why it's coming up. So things about worthiness, things about deserving, things about self-esteem will come up at this point, and that's a good thing because now you have an opportunity to shift them and change them if you choose to. Remember, you can't try. Our favorite quote from Star Wars was Yoda, do or don't do. There is no try. So the same is true when you're manifesting. When you're focusing and manifesting on purpose, there is no try. So do, and if worthiness or self-esteem or any of those other things come up, doubt, you have the ability to shift and change them, and that is adjusting your frequency and adjusting your vibration. It's moving you incrementally over to where it is that the vibration that you want to manifest is. So that's a good thing. Now, we suggest that you start with easy things. Don't try your biggest issue, if you will, and we don't like that word issue, so your biggest opportunity, we'll say, right away. Try some easy things. Set the intention and think about seeing a butterfly, or set the intention and the expectancy to see a butterfly or to see a certain type of bird, whether it's a blue jay or a cardinal or a robin or whatever, or play the license plate game. Set the intention of seeing 3 digits, 3 of the same numbers, maybe 333 on a license plate, or your initials on a license plate. Do something like that. We were teaching this workshop years and years ago, and we said this to a young lady who was in the audience. We said, why don't you pick a color? And she said, okay, I'm going to pick a color that there's none around here and it's impossible, and I'm going to prove you wrong. We're like, okay, fine. And she said purple. And we started to look around the room. The cap to the milk bottle was purple. There was a woman in a purple outfit in a picture, and we went on and on and on and on, and there was 35 things of the color purple in the room that she never saw before she said that. So pick a color and then watch it appear in front of you. Now, if you pick a bird or a butterfly and you open a book and there's a butterfly, that counts. If you see one flying outside, that counts. If someone is talking about a butterfly in a conversation, that counts. If you turn on the TV, there's a butterfly. You understand. So we're not deciding what the delivery of whatever it is that you choose. We're just looking for a match. And when you see that match, we want you to say to yourself out loud, if you can, I did that. So that way you start to notice the things that you're manifesting by choice on purpose, and then you can go from there. Now, one of the things that Abraham has always said is, if you can manifest a button, you can manifest a castle. It's the exact same energy. So as you build that muscle of manifesting a bird or a butterfly or initials on a license plate or 333, 222, whatever it is, know that you're doing it so that you start understanding and start building that belief within you, so that the things that you deem are bigger or harder to manifest, you start to have the understanding that you're already doing.